Ukraine's president says his country and its allies need to evolve their response in light of Russia's deepening alliance. Ukraine president has accused the North Korea of sending not only weapons but also soldiers to help Russia in its war against Ukraine. You know that sometime this year, the president of North Korea went to Russia and they signed a whole lot of agreement, and part of it was for Russia to send them food and they will supply Russia with weapons. They equally signed an agreement that whoever attack any of them, that each of them that are not being attacked will stand up for the other people. So maybe what the Ukrainian president is saying, there is some evidence of truth in it. We see an increasing alliance between Russia and the regimes like North Korea, Zelenskyy said in his video addressing on Sunday night. This is no longer just about transferring weapons. This is no longer just about transferring weapons. It is actually about transferring people from North Korea to the occupying military forces. He said Ukraine and its allies needed to evolve their response in light of Russia's deepening alliance and retreat his call for increased military support to prevent a bigger war. The front line needs more support, he said. When we talk about giving Ukraine greater long-range capabilities and more decisive supplies for our forces, it is not just a list of military equipment. It is about increasing the pressure on the aggressor, pressure that will be stronger than what Russia can handle. And it is about preventing an even larger war. Zelensky's plea to Ukraine allies to allow it to use longer-range missiles to attack military targets deep inside Russia and reduce its capacity for war have so far failed. True peace can only be achieved through strength, and the entire next week will be dedicated to working with our partners for the sake of such strength, for the sake of true peace, he said. Western leaders were due to meet on the issue in Germany last week, but United States President Joe Biden delayed his trip as Hurricane Milton bore down on Florida. He is now expected to travel to Germany this week with the war in Ukraine high on the agenda. South Korea's Minister of National Defense said last week that there was a high possibility of North Korea sending soldiers to help Russia on the battlefield in Ukraine. He also said that it was highly likely that reports that North Korean officers have been killed in a Ukrainian attack on Russia-occupied territory were true. So, you see, it does not matter at this point in time. This war has been ongoing for more than 2 years now. So, supplying this person or not supplying that person, it is not even the main issue. The main issue should be for whoever that is supporting Russia or whoever that is supporting Ukraine should advise the both sides to trade on the path of peace. Let them sit on a round table and find a compromise so that each and every one of them can dust their body and go back to rebuilding their country, so that all their citizens who ran away in search of safety can return back and see what is left from their homes they ran away from and see how they can rebuild their countries, so that they will see how some of their people will start healing from the traumas, from the psychological effects that this war that is ongoing has brought upon these people. Because one thing about war is that it takes a seconds to destroy everything that took years in building. And the scars of wars never goes out completely at all, no matter how hard you try. Yes. So the people of Ukraine and the people of Russia, they have been through a lot. They are carrying a whole lot of scars. So the earlier they find peace and stop this war, the better for every party, including other parts of the world, because almost every country in the world has one thing or the other they are importing either from Ukraine or Russia. So the earlier the better for everyone.